Hello kids! Welcome back to a new video from Science Nuggets. Did you know that humans have a big impact on the environment? But are we always helping the planet? Not quite. Sometimes we help, but other times we cause harm. Let's find out how. Let's start with something that's happening all over the world. Deforestation. This is when people cut down trees faster than they can grow back. Trees aren't just plants. Trees are homes for animals and birds. They clean the air and even help us fight climate change. When too many trees are lost, animals lose their homes. The air becomes dirtier and our planet gets warmer. Another big problem is pollution. It happens when harmful things like trash or chemicals end up in our water, air, or land. Water pollution kills fish and plants in rivers and oceans. Air pollution makes it harder for people and animals to breathe. Land pollution harms plants and animals on the ground. When pollution and deforestation combine, they damage our ecosystems, the communities of living things that work together to survive. And when ecosystems struggle, life becomes harder for everyone, including humans. But here's the good news. Humans can also do amazing things to make a difference and protect the environment. For example, conservation means saving our natural resources like forests, water, and energy, and using them wisely so they last longer. Another way to help our environment is by recycling. When we recycle, instead of throwing away paper, plastic, or glass, we can recycle them to give these materials a second life. Planting trees, cleaning up beaches, and using less water are all great ways to keep the environment healthy. Now, let's explore a fun game to learn more about how humans impact the environment. Classify each activity as a positive or negative impact on the environment. Let's get started. Deforestation is a negative impact. Separating the garbage so it can be ready for recycling, this is how you protect, or it's a positive. Water contamination, it's an environmental problem. Recycling, of course, this is a positive impact. What about global warming? This is a negative impact. When you use public transportation, actually you're doing something good for the environment, so it's a positive impact. Air pollution is a negative impact on the environment. Greenhouse effect is also an environmental problem. Using renewable energy like the solar energy and wind energy is something good. So this is how you protect the environment, or it's a positive impact. Conserve and save energy and use it wisely is something good. So it's a positive impact. Using less water is also something great. Endangered species is an environmental problem. Saving electricity is something that we should do to help protecting the environment. And finally, climate change is an environmental problem or a negative impact on the environment. Good job! Everything on Earth is connected. Plants, animals, even us. When we harm the environment, we disrupt the balance of ecosystems. When ecosystems are unbalanced, it can lead to animals going extinct. And even humans face serious challenges like food shortages or climate change. But if we work together to protect nature, we can restore balance and create a sustainable future. By using Earth's resources wisely, we can ensure they remain available for future generations. That's it for today's video from Science Nuggets. See you soon in the next video.